You are live.
There it is. Live Sportsnut Central Sunday night. Kevin, Andrew, how we fellas doing? NHL postseason is, Kevin, I'm sure, is a little upset. Blues just get taken down by the Avs.
Yeah, getting ready to go live here and look at my phone, and right at the end of the game, Nazem Kadri. Oh, hate that guy.
Heartbreaker.
Hate that guy.
20-minute mark.
20-minute mark, it says, yeah.
Other end of the spectrum, Montreal Canadiens fan, huge victory yesterday against the Pens. How are you feeling, Mr. Thompson, after the Habs come out on top last night?
Disappointed. I'm kidding.
Well,
I don't know, man. Like, I'm happy they won. It was actually a hockey game. It wasn't boring, so that was all I was hoping for.
That's true. Well, I can tell you
Am I
after
choppy or what? How's my feed?
Oh, you're good.
A little bit, but it's all right.
The comments are flowing in already.
I love it. I mean,
R.I.P. Jeter from Curtis Person.
Oh, here we go.
Must be nice to be an Islanders fan. You get the Florida Panthers, the biggest choke artists in the playoffs.
Okay, well, let's just get the NHL games out of the way right away.
Florida, Jeter. What are you talking about?
I was going to say.
Jeter took Florida.
Jeter did take Florida.
In spite of Curtis Person.
Episode 1. You guys remember episode 1? Come on.
Wait, that's right.
A big hello to our friend Snowman in the Morning.
Ooh.
Snowman in the Morning asking what's going on. Believe he's from Chicago.
Just living the hockey right now.
Yep.
How about Chicago yesterday? Freaking lighting up the Oilers.
So I will chime in on that right away. I think all of us, when we first did episode 1, said that would be the easiest one. No chance. And Chicago kills the Blues. And then they come in and they look like boys against men. That's what it looked like. It looked like a men's team taking on a kids team against the Oilers in game 1. Just fantastic.
Yeah. Captain Sirius and the squad taking over because their freaking experience is going to win out. And honest to God, though, are they going to change? Like, I know a lot's going on in sports, but are they actually going to change the Chicago Blackhawks name? Because I mean, it would be a shame to see it go. I know everything that's going on right now, but like that'd be hard to see that name go.
I can't see it happen. Then again, the Redskins changed their name. That's a huge one. I don't know. I'm with you, Andrew. I don't think it happens.
CFL news: Edmonton Eskimos also changing their name as well, but they've said they're going to keep the same logo with the double E and the same color scheme. So nothing will change except the name. So fans with the merchandise, they're still good as long as it doesn't say Eskimos.
That's probably the safest logo you could go with. Double E, not offensive at all, but what a smart play by the team, though. They're going to save millions.
Yep.
Millions. Speaking of sports, before we continue the NHL, we'll talk about that for tons tonight. Cespedes, of course, big news in the MLB, opts out in the weirdest way. There's so many stories still coming on about this. Your thoughts, Kev, we'll start with you. The Mets and baseball. Your thoughts on baseball in general. People are tested positive left, right, and in center field.
I mean, my team's on shutdown right now, the St. Louis Cardinals. Every morning, I get so stressed out looking at my fantasy team when I see players on the IL with COVID. I see half my lineup not playing because they're supposed to be playing in ballparks with COVID. The MLB is just a mess right now. Friend of the show, Brian Barnes, I had a little debate with him already today in our fantasy baseball chat that I don't see this season even making it to the end of August. Manfred's already threatened to shut things down. You know, the Marlins thing started because they were out partying in Atlanta. It's just crazy times. No bubble, no season. I'm not thinking it goes the whole way, but we'll see what happens. As far as Cespedes goes, that's wild. I mean, anytime you hear things like that, the first thing you think of is, you know, hopefully he's okay. Because the last thing you want is those security guys to walk in and find him in his room or anything. So the fact they walked in and it was just like someone arriving for vacation, completely empty, packed his bags, went home. That's crazy. Then halfway through the game, he leaves it to his agent to tell the team he's out. It's a wild story. But you know what? You can't blame the guy for leaving. Not the most professional way. Not the way I would probably do it as an athlete. with already a bit of a reputation to my name. But you got to think you can't blame them for wanting to opt out. Guys all over the league, stadium, they're getting COVID now. It's wild times.
So I'll ask Andrew.
Nothing unprofessional about it. Nothing unprofessional about him leaving. Nothing.
Well, it's true. Health always wins.
I don't mean unprofessional him leaving. I mean unprofessional the way he left without saying anything. Just packed up, went home, and told his agent, "Let them know I'm out." That's the unprofessional.
Honestly, I still don't. I still don't think it's unprofessional because at this point, Major League Baseball looks like a joke, and everybody knows it. It's ridiculous. So I'm not going to watch another minute of baseball. I have to, and I'm not going to be sorry about it. It's exactly how I feel. It's embarrassing, and the guy that walks out like that, it's a joke. And everybody that has a brain knows that it's a joke and it looks terrible right now more than ever. So can't blame him. I'm glad he did what he did. He didn't like tell anyone to ever screw off or anything. He just, what he did said it all. So
if you were here to watch baseball, just click off now. We will literally throw baseball to the dirt.
Well, our condolences.
And move on.
Before we move on, our condolences to Adam Joseph, who says he left Cespedes in his lineup today for fantasy baseball. So our condolences.
That's Kit, yeah.
Might as well put him on the wire.
That's the only guy. That's the only guy I feel sorry for about baseball because he's a freaking diehard and he's got a fantasy league of his own. And Adam is a huge supporter of ours and mine as a good friend. That's probably the only guy I feel sorry for when baseball doesn't finish.
So NBA, Raptors, of course, big win over the Lakers. Your thoughts? We'll start with Andrew this time. NBA, your thoughts and the little bubble they got going on in Orlando.
Here's my thoughts. They have a bubble.
Wow, drop the mic. I mean, it's true. It's so true. I mean,
Major League Baseball should have not been so proud.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get off the baseball topic.
It's weird though. For some reason with hockey going on and all the big news with hockey, I can't wrap my head around watching basketball. I'm a Raptors fan, but do I care that they beat the Lakers? Not really. My opinion.
I only care because a friend of the show, Curtis Dupuis, big Lakers fan.
Yes.
So him messages all fired up that the Lakers were playing, then just message him back and say Raptors. That was beautiful. But I hear you. I mean, it's obvious for the three of us, hockey is our blood, our number one blood. But we all are sports fans. And I think as, playoffs start and the games get more meaningful, I think it'll be different. But with the excitement of hockey just starting back this weekend, I find it hard to get into basketball right now too. But yeah, like Andrew said, they got a bubble. Things are safe right now. There's nothing crazy. I mean, Lou Williams had himself a little fun and got caught, so it sucks to be him. But I think NBA did it right. And the proposal for going back to baseball, it was there for hub cities. 6 to 8 cities, put a few teams in each, and things probably would be rolling along a lot better than they are now. So NBA got it right with the bubble, just like the NHL, the MLS, the CEBL even has their own little bubble. Like, come on, MLB, let's get it together.
Riverline
CEBL looks like a giant compared to Major League Baseball right now.
So true.
Like, that says a lot too. And the NBA, you know what? Their biggest push right now, and it should be, is the social issues that are out there. Black Lives Matter. That stuff's actually more important than the game coming back right now. Anyway, this is just their chance to showcase what matters to them, and that's changing. And you hear about change hockey culture. How about change sports culture? All sports need a lot of different kinds of changes, and all the power to the NBA for doing what they're doing. The NHL did it too. But I mean, NBA and NHL doing the bubble, you can see what's working and you obviously see what isn't. But the CEBL, good for them getting the exposure with the CBC contract. All the games are on TV. It's in the Meridian Center. It's in our home region. And actually, one of our guests coming up is going to be Amy Audibert, who's reporting every single game at the CEBL, an Niagara College grad, an amazing broadcast reporter who we can't wait to chat with and see what her experience was like at the Meridian Center, covering every single game. That's what she's doing. She tweeted us back saying how she'd love to be on the show now, but I mean, she's that busy. She's doing every single game every day. So looking forward to that chat and getting more ladies on the show. That's what we're working on. Diversity is everything. And
speaking of ladies,
well, sorry.
I'm just sorry. Speaking of ladies,
hang on.
Dennis Rea giving the MLS a shout out. MLS baby.
I thought you were going to say something. I thought you were jumping in.
But calls out the TFC fail. I like that.
Well, TFC a rough go, obviously. CEBL today, I saw the lowest ever scoring basketball game in my life. I don't know how. I'm glad I wasn't there. 70-57 final score. River Lions lose. They drop to 1-5 or 1-4, I think they are now. But I've never seen a basketball game. 70 got the W. Not a men's professional league basketball game. Women's college, yes, not men's. And how the River Lions only put up 57, I don't know. That's, to me, the lowest I've ever seen.
Tough go,
yeah.
Getting back to the racial equality, Curtis Dupuy here saying even Formula One stepping it up for the racial equality messages, taking time out of the broadcast for dedicated message for upcoming Grand Prix and their country's own problems.
Ooh.
So good on Formula One.
I think every sport other than baseball now has done it right.
Yeah.
I think that's the message here.
Yeah.
And the best is the commissioner of the MLB saying, I'm not a quitter. We're not going to quit. We will continue to play, and the players better smarten up. That's a pretty bold statement coming from the commissioner, who's got to be feeling the heat now.
Yeah.
NHL.
They look great against the Hamilton Honey Badgers.
Yeah, that's true. Back into the NHL. I mean, we could stay here for hours. Day one of the playoffs, obviously big. Everyone's supporting their teams. Kev, storyline coming out of day one. What's your take?
I don't. I'll admit I didn't get to see too much hockey last night, but I did see the Carey Price show. Unbelievable.
Well,
I had Pens in 3. I did make the comment, Carey Price may be able to steal one game.
Is baseball the only major sport without a step?
But aside from that, I think a huge storyline is the Matthew Tkachuk, Mark Scheifele incident.
True.
Because, I mean,
the players are smart. Wow.
One side saying how
that's a joke in itself too.
No,
just like no responsibility for the fact that you didn't.
Producer Kev, come on, producer Kev.
No, a little technical difficulty.
I know. Okay. I'm making fun with it. It's all good.
So I just gave him a second to catch up here. I think he's lagging a bit. But what I was saying was the Matthew Tkachuk, Mark Scheifele incident. I mean, Winnipeg's basically calling for his head. And I didn't see it live. I watched the Matthew Tkachuk highlight today. And honestly, it just looked like he lost his balance as he tried to make a quick pivot. Skate came up. He got his leg up. He got him in the leg, but it is what it is. I think, that's no worse than the hit Gabriel Landeskog threw today on Zach Sanford.
Who won the Blues game, Gina? Sorry, go ahead.
Colorado won the Blues game.
Just to piss Gina off. Yeah. I love it. Okay, I got to stop right there, only because you're talking about, obviously, the Flames. I'm a big Flames fan. If this hit happens with Giordano or even a younger guy, Mangiapane, Hamonic, who's not playing, a guy that's more well-respected in the league, it's not a big deal. No. It sucks that Scheifele gets hurt, yes. It's a fluke accident, yes. Paul Maurice goes out of his way, rips Chucky a new one, and says, this guy is dangerous, he's an idiot, he needs to be out of the league, whatever. But if this happens with Giordano making a hit like that, no way he makes a comment like that. People are saying he's just doing it out of spite to try and fire up his team. No, it's not right what Maurice said. I don't care what anyone says. He literally called out a player on a fluke accident and now is blaming him for an intentional injury. I don't buy it. I think it's, pretty disrespectful from Paul Maurice's side. I thought he had a little more respect there, but he's fired up and can't blame him for that.
Yeah, I agree with you. Maurice definitely went over the line, and I don't know what he was trying to do. But, Calgary head coach said the same thing. If that's Johnny...
Just trying to mute my mic. You guys want to shut me up? Just tell me.
This is behind the scenes / trying to get the to work.
You have to say something, guys.
This is why I love the live stuff. I love it.
Yeah.
Andrew, we're trying hard to get you here. We really are. I mean, I'm just sitting here laughing.
Let's go to the comments while we get Andrew going here.
Yeah.
Person calling it a dirty hit.
Who
No
did?
Questions asked. Curtis Person.
Okay, yeah. Go watch the Islanders yes chant one more time or Chirp Tavares. Yeah. Yeah.
Just remember, your top player left because his PJs had another team on him growing up.
True.
Dennis Reyes says no intention.
Attaboy, Dennis.
Paul Maurice is just looking to get a great player away from the game. Flames are the better team defensively and offensively. Jets have to lean on Hellebuck like Habs have to lean on Price.
Ooh, I'll comment on that. I agree with that.
Because that was like 2 minutes ago.
And Tyler Bowman Ford says Tanguay has taken harder hits on the leg. Those are leg slaps for 20-yard chunks all day. And I'll go back to Curtis Person here as he's redeemed himself. He was saying the dirty play was the Landeskog hit today. So
you came
our
back.
Apologies, but your player still left for his PJs.
You're now considered a top fan of Sportsnut Central for that comment. Way to come back.
Way to go, CP. Andrew, you with us, buddy?
Not quite. Oh.
He's talking, but I don't hear him. His mic's not muted anymore.
I feel bad, too. Andrew's got an announcement, too. We will figure it out. We will figure him out, and we will try to get Andrew back. Producer Kev's got the headphones on and clicking all the buttons.
I got the buttons. We're gonna we're gonna have to. Oh,
okay. Maybe that's the key. It's like hitting refresh on Nintendo. Just hit the power button. Let him come back on.
Curtis Person says the Islanders are also better than ever. See.
Also, do we have any live update? Leafs 0-0, right? At the end of the first. Still 0-0.
We have an update. Middle of the second period, 0-0. Columbus, Toronto.
Andrew, back.
Adriano Pupo wants to know if we think the Habs can pull off an upset.
Not a chance.
I don't believe so either.
I don't think so.
I mean, they pulled off the upset last night, if that's what you want to go with.
This is the service.
There's a 0% chance the Habs win that series.
A lot better chance Andrew Thompson comes back on and he's clear as a Dell. I mean, it's okay. Oh, he's back. Kev with the button clicks. Okay, let's shift series today. We captured day 1. We'll go to day 2. Arizona over Nashville. I think the big story there is Pekka Rinne sitting on the bench. 86 or 87, I think the announcer said, consecutive playoff starts. Nashville goes to Rinne. Not him today.
Yeah. Wow.
That's all I said. Wow. Why? I don't understand why.
I didn't see the pregame announcement of like starting goalie. So then, it's middle of the afternoon. In-laws were in town, doing the family thing. Flip on the TV. I see 3-0 Arizona. Couldn't believe my eyes. Or maybe it was 2-0 when I turned it on. Couldn't believe it. See Saros in net. First thing I did was go to my phone, score mobile app. Who started the game? I thought maybe Rinne, 2 goals on 3 shots, and they chased him.
Nope.
Saros got the start. I could not believe it.
I watched most of it today, actually, and I still don't understand it. I can't get my head around it. The guy goes 86 straight. I still can't understand it. To me, I go back to Calgary ways, and that would be like sitting Kiprusoff in a Stanley Cup final. I just don't get it.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Saros is a great goalie, don't get me wrong. But when you have talent like that on the bench,
yeah,
I don't know.
It's definitely wild for sure. I mean, I can't believe Pecorino was on the bench. I don't think there's any other way to put it.
No, Nashville actually came back, made a decent little approach in the third, not just fell short, but Michael Grabner, goal of the game. Beauty, shorthanded breakaway tally on the backhand. Rub it into Curtis Person a little bit, ex-Islander.
Yep.
But
ex-Maple Leaf
actually,
too,
Arizona's got
fans.
something to play for. Zona's got something to play for, too, with Chaika kind of calling her quits. We talked about Cespedes, but now John Chaika, of course, steps away right into the postseason, terminates his contract.
Yeah, that's an interesting situation, too. I mean, something happened behind the scenes. The full story will get out eventually, I think, maybe once the playoffs are done or Arizona's out. But as a GM, you don't just walk away like that. But then you hear the story, like the meetings for the Taylor Hall contract, and he was left out of it, and something fishy behind the scenes there. But the league's investigating it right now, and things will get sorted out.
No doubt about that. So we'll briefly kind of wrap up, I guess, soon, because everyone wants to get back to watching hockey. But end of day 2, there's a lot more hockey to come. Day 3, day 4 of the postseason. Gene, your thoughts going into day 3? Have your predictions changed at all, judging by what you've seen so far?
I wouldn't say so. I mean, when I look at the games, I still think, it is what it is. Nashville made the push at the end. There's a lot of series that I saw that were going to go both ways, that could have gone both ways, I should say. Montreal, good win, great game by Carey Price. Round of applause. You're still toast.
Sure. I mean, you can only stop so many shots. When he turned aside yesterday, almost 40 shots.
Yeah,
and he's gonna face another 40 at least. Well, Crosby, and they're gonna score. I'm sorry, you can only turn aside so many.
Yeah. Oh, one sec. We're gonna try and add Andrew back in here.
Come on,
Andrew.
It's like a live radio show.
Andrew, you with us? Oh, visually he's with us.
Your guest of honor is here.
There we go.
I can hear him loud and clear.
Welcome back.
It's a bit slow. Bear with us, but he's here.
Hello. But back to your question. I mean, I think out of the 3 of us and our predictions, which you can find the articles on the website, I think I'm the only one that didn't pick Philly to finish in the 4th spot. And what an effort they put forth today against Boston, too. It's just wild. I'm going to tell them, try a different device.
And if we can't get him, we'll come back and we'll find a way, maybe tomorrow or soon, because he's got an announcement he wants to share, of course, and we want to make that right for him, do it in the best possible way. We don't want to chop it in and out like a scratch CD from the 90s. So we might as well give him
his due.
Let the Zamboni clean this up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like a video game. The old school video games, blowing in the disc, try and get the dust off to make it play. I just sent him a text and said, try a different device and move back to your normal room, where he's one person that's never had an issue with connection.
Never.
So
never.
And
I know he's probably frustrated as hell right now.
Oh yeah, he's not happy.
Take a breather. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see how stuff plays out. Yeah.
All right, so I'll ask you these simple questions. Yes or no, I guess, is your answer.
All right.
Does Chicago come back and upset Edmonton?
Well, it's not really a comeback because they won.
No,
game
not
one.
okay. Sorry, but I'm saying come back from when we go back to episode 1. We thought that was a joke. Do they upset us all? Do they upset Sportsnut Central and they come back and they prove a point and maybe even sweep Edmonton? Will they win the series?
Well, if we're going back to episode 1, you will recall I called the Chicago Blackhawks beating out Edmonton.
But then you said,
but
I don't know, for some reason,
but
you went back to the Oilers.
I did go back to the Oilers in my article I'll post on the website.
Oh, yes.
I honestly don't know. I seen Chicago in that exhibition game against St. Louis, and they look, refreshed. That playoff experience is huge. I still think Edmonton wins the series, but if Chicago did win, I wouldn't be too surprised. Yeah.
Will the Leafs play Boston in this postseason? Will it happen?
Oh, it very could happen.
Oh yeah, that's why. I mean, it doesn't help that Boston got destroyed tonight, but
yeah. Oh, that's a good question. I mean, it always seems to happen. It always seems possible.
That's why I asked it.
If Boston goes through the round robin like they did playing today, they're going to be playing the 5 seed. And I mean, Pittsburgh didn't look the best either, but Pittsburgh-Boston matchup 4 versus 5 for the next round. Who knows?
Will a hearing come for Matthew Tkachuk?
No. There's hardly been any word of a hearing.
That's right.
They briefly touched on it at intermission earlier today, and even they said,
yeah.
If a hearing was going to happen, it was going to happen. I don't think.
So, if there is no hearing, how many fights in game 2? I think it's going to go out of control. I mean, Tkachuk. Now I'm calling Tkachuk.
Chucky.
He's going to be headhunted. That's how it's going to be. I thought it was over when Wheeler dropped the mitts with him. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
But no, Paul Maurice comes out after the game and wants to basically unload.
Yeah.
Hey, it's going to come out.
Yeah, see, I'm torn on it too. I was thinking this myself earlier. I think, you see Tkachuk skate over to Scheifele right in front of the trainer to cuts the trainer off to, say whatever to Scheifele. I think it was an honest incident, accident.
It's not the easiest offender though. I mean, I'm the first one to say it. He's a player that gets under people's skin. So,
well, and that's like you said, if that's Johnny Gaudreau, everyone's just like, oh,
for sure,
bad timing, right?
It's a bank robber caught in the wrong spot at the wrong time.
Yeah,
of course they're going to say he did it, but I don't see it. I really don't.
No,
and the evidence shows he doesn't do it.
Yeah, no, exactly. I think Wheeler skated right up to him, basically said, "We're going," and Tkachuk said, "Yeah, okay." Then Tkachuk gave him the business, and I don't see that incident. I can see the series getting heated. Obviously, that will have something to do with it, but I don't see people headhunting Tkachuk. But hey, you never know. Series gets heated. He's probably the one guy you want to headhunt. So
true. No, I don't know. I'm as a Flames fan, I'm looking forward to it, of course, but there's so much to talk about in the NHL. We'll keep it short. Gina, one final thought before we wrap up our Sunday special, heading into day 3.
Before we go too far, my little daughter Sophie is apparently sending her "Go Leafs Go" chant via Sarah. Curtis Person would like us to realize that Kubalik is a stud with his big 5-point NHL playoff
debut. Talk about that. That's a record. You're right. That is a record.
Big fan of the show. He missed our baseball talk, but Brian Barnes is saying he's a bum. Keep your skate down, Hockey 101, WTF. Okay, Barnes, we've seen the dirty stuff the Hawks have done to the Blues. And surprise.
Go bang a garbage can, Barnes. Sorry. Yeah. Throw it in.
Cheat. See what happens when you don't have the signs? All right. 1 sec. Special guest appearance coming at you live. There he is.
Oh, he's working.
He's not even freezing.
Wait a minute. Back. Rink Rats. All hockey is back. Rink Rats are back. I love it.
That's right. You better be freaking ready. Where's Adriano Pupo? Come on, let's go. Pupos, why aren't you playing, Pupos? You're freaking ready to go. Let's go. Your signatures are on the jersey. On another
I
team now,
love
though. On another team now, though. That's all right. That's all right. We'll see you when you guys are ready, okay? We'll see you when you're ready.
Yeah. Well, everyone, we'd like to welcome the third musketeer, Andrew
me.
Thompson.
I'm here. Can you hear me? Are you guys
Take
good?
it away. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind. I'm okay. I'm all right. We're good.
We were
The
concerned.
show must go on. The show must go on.
The show did go on and almost ended, and then I seen you pop up on the bottom. And I said, "Uh-oh, he's back." Then we saw you moving freely with no freezing, and
yeah, my laptop
boom.
sucks. By the way, everybody.
Yeah.
So,
Brian Barnes
anyways.
throwing up the flames. Andrew Thompson with some flames. He's all fired up to have you back.
Oh,
That's awesome.
I can't wait to see Barnesy and just
Tuesday night.
He's in a great mood. Both his teams won last night.
Yeah, they're cheaters. Oh, hockey teams. I thought you were talking
yeah,
about
we're not talking about baseball.
Hey.
Baseball sucks.
I was
so sick of it right now.
So Spence, maybe we'll get Andrew's take on the first and second day of NHL action,
and then we'll go to his big announcement. But Andrew, we were talking while you were trying to fix your rink rat set and the jersey
My
and
whole
the
life.
Wi-Fi, pulling the cables.
I called for counseling. I actually called my counselor during the intermission because I needed psychological help for that. I'm okay. Our marriage is strong.
Okay.
We're good.
So
Supportive wife.
the big question that I asked Kev was we're not really done day 2, but so far what you've seen in the playoffs, what's your biggest storyline coming out of the postseason in 2020?
Of the NHL playoffs?
NHL postseason. Yeah, what are you taking away from it so far?
and you can't use the Habs win, and you can't use the Kachuk incident because I already did because you were gone.
Kachuk's gone. Habs are gone. What are you taking out of the NHL so far?
First of all, I heard you guys talking about all of that. I was just not present because of technology.
I told you, Kev, it's like a live radio show.
Just
taking them on.
Things you guys were saying, man. I heard it all. I heard everything.
That's
you guys
amazing.
said. Why does Andrew got to host every episode of Sportsnut Central? Why, is he going to share the mic? Is he going to let us have the mic one of these days? I'm a broadcaster, but anyways. But yeah, NHL's great. Whole thing's great. Love love everything. It's wonderful. It's great.
Andrew Thompson hates MLB, loves NHL. Drop the mic and walk away.
Did you guys at least hear me? Did you guys at least hear me when I said that I hate baseball right now? I did just say it a minute ago.
Well, we heard it about 5 times because you said it once, but then it lagged about 4 other times. We heard
like baseball sucks. Yeah.
We were about 5 minutes into hockey talk, and all of a sudden we get a baseball sucks all legged out, and you were like looking off somewhere else, and I'm like, all right, that's when I muted the mic. We gotta get rid of this.
Well, my reputation's over before it even begins, right? I mean, I'm not going to submit a resume to the Rogers Center now. Frig. Forget about it. I'll just be a spectator in 2024 when I watch again.
Yeah.
When the Jays are going to win the pennant.
Yeah.
Or I don't even know if the pennant's in the American League. I don't care. Whatever. Shut up, baseball. Let's talk hockey or basketball or soccer or freaking cricket. I don't care.
Yeah.
I know a dude who plays great cricket, and he's amazing. So, anyway, I've had enough. Can we just get to my announcement? I gotta go because I have to go get ice cream. The
stage is set
with my wife.
Yeah.
And now I'm late.
Dairy Queen closing at 10. All right, let's
Dairy
go.
Queen. We're going to
Andrew
Marble
Thompson,
Slab. Are you kidding me?
There we go.
Dairy Queen.
You got the
Dairy
spotlight. You got the spotlight.
The big
full screen.
picture.
Yes, this announcement that I've been waiting to make. What a night. This is hilarious. Okay. Oh, my gosh.
I would put lots of money on this in Vegas that you did not picture it going this way tonight.
I didn't, but that's okay. Because in this industry, hey, look, Adam Kittney, my buddy's texting me. He's like, did you get to announce? Why aren't you on the show? See what I mean? I hate this. Kittney, come. I got to text Kittney. Can you, before my announcement, can I text my friend? Because
Yeah, we'll take you off the solo then.
Thank you. My announcement can wait. You people have been waiting long enough. You can wait a little more. So hang on a
Okay,
second.
Kev, while he texts his buddy, we should make a bet on this because this is like the NFL halftime show now. How long will it take Andrew Thompson to make the announcement, or how many times will the Wi-Fi cut in and out? The over under of 5.5 here.
Tell you
Place
what,
your comments, folks.
Yeah, get your bets in while the line is hot right now.
Best part is we don't even know the announcement, so
Get your
we don't know
bets
where
in.
it starts or where it ends.
Give me a break.
Oh man.
I'm
Okay.
fired up tonight. I'm tired of being a friggin' nice guy. I'm sick
Kevin,
of this.
you want to put him on the full screen again?
Oh, I didn't know if he was ready.
Oh, ready, dude.
Good?
It's broadcasting.
All right.
You got to be ready whether you're ready or not.
Go ahead,
I don't
Kev.
know. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
What happens when the mic cuts out?
I'm just, it's going to be nut central because it's going to be, there's no sports. It's just going to be people going nuts on our show like me. Never, I don't know. I don't even know. I'm not even making sense. Just hurry up.
All right, Kev.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to, we're still a little bit away, but we're going to have a call-in show.
Are people even watching anymore?
I don't
We
know.
got 10 people watching.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone who stuck around
Hold
through
the phone.
Thank you.
Because the
Because
Leafs game's still on, eh? You bunch of freaks. Freaking Leaf fans. Oh my gosh.
Thank you for sticking around. All you diehard Sportsnut Central fans. We appreciate the support. There he is, your boy Adam Kidney putting the hand up. He's still here.
That's what I'm talking about. Because that's a dedicated friend and supporter right there, Mr. Adam Kidney. So
he doesn't care if you lag and disappear for 20 minutes. He's here for you.
that's dedication times 10. Okay, he's here for me. Like, you guys are all right, but like, no, I'm kidding.
Well,
Oh, man.
You guys need to take the mic, for goodness sakes.
Before you do like leg out, we'll give you the time to make your announcement.
Oh, he won't leg out now. He's back in the dungeon.
Oh,
Yes.
boys, I'm good to go. I'm actually
All
where
right.
I'm where I should have been the entire night.
Yeah.
Well, Marble Slab is around the corner. We
I'm
don't
in
want the
Niagara
wife.
Falls, man. It's not around
Well,
the corner.
all right. You got a bit of a drive then.
Thank you. It's 10 o'clock at night. It's raining. Wonderful. Okay. So,
Go ahead.
All right.
all right.
Spotlight is yours.
I don't care if Leafs game's on or not. You can watch them lose now or later. I don't care. So my announcement is, so this fall, Your TV has given me the opportunity to start a TV show. So I'll be doing my own show on Kojiko / it's Your TV is the new name brand. So Channel 700
Capital
for those that
letters,
have
TV.
capital letters TV. Correct it on the website, Gene, or get it right, for goodness sakes. But yeah, we're going to be doing a show. It's going to be called, it's a working title, but it's likely going to be called The Journey, with Andrew Thompson interviewing Niagara athletes from all sports that have gone on to bigger and better things. Thinking about people like, Mike Strange, the Hamilton brothers, possibly Alex Petrangelo, Kevin St. Jean's favorite human being other than his wife and his daughter.
We'll see if he signs the contract.
Yeah, I know you're waiting for the contract. If he goes to Toronto, we should just stop the show. But anyway, yeah, so we're going to have the show starting this fall. It's going to be like once a month to start, but this is going to help me build my broadcasting portfolio, kind of get me, some nice experience in the studio, doing my own show. They saw what I was doing over COVID, doing all the interviews with all the Sportsnet reporters and the people that I had, Rod Mahood, a lot of local broadcasting folks as well. So that's the announcement. I'll be doing my own TV show this fall, likely starting in October. We're going to start airing episodes. The Journey with Andrew Thompson's what it's going to be called. I'm on a journey, and so are all these other athletes that are, living their dream or on their way to living their dream. We're going to catch up with people, at different stages of their journey. And I'm kind of in a journey with you guys here on Sportsnut Central as well, obviously trying to make our broadcasting sports, dreams happen. And, dreams need hustle. So that's what we're doing, and that's how you do it. You got to take action. And I finally found my lane and I'm sticking in it. And you guys are a huge support doing this Sportsnut Central thing. SportsnutCentral.net. Don't forget.
Yes, sir.
To visit that page frequently. It just launched last night. So that's our website, obviously. And that's my announcement, is the TV show leading eventually, into applying to, say like TSN or Sportsnet with some better content to show them. by having my own show. So thank you guys for the chance to announce it.
Oh,
Kev,
one sec. Oh, all right. Now the clock.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got to put it on. We're not even there. I'll be the first to say. I mean, that's amazing news. It's something that you should be very proud of. It's awesome. You know, the Niagara region is full of individuals, teams, supporters, families that have so many stories that need to be told, and it's another outlet, but it's a great opportunity for you. And the region should be thankful to have that. And it's just like why we do this show. It's amazing stories that bring sports and people involved with sports together. So fantastic, fantastic news. That's awesome. I mean, I'm glad. I'm excited. I can't wait to watch the first episode. I must say, hopefully the internet connection and the cables are all
No internet. No internet.
It's right. It's TV.
Television.
It's TV.
If the internet goes out, you call Kojiko. That's a you problem, not a me problem that time. Okay.
Hey, we got your back. We'll be outside the studio door making sure all the wires are pulled and you're good to go.
Got some cable runners. I love it. I love it.
And we'll make sure it's not Spencer hitting the record button because we found out in the nurse interview doesn't always work out that way.
I'm not not good at pushing the buttons. I can tell you that. Hence why Kev wears the big headphones and pushes the buttons.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that we owe them another interview because I could be wrong, but I think Sarah Nurse did her makeup thinking she was going to be on camera. I could be wrong. So Sarah, you're pretty with her without it. That's fine. But I swore I thought I saw her like a little disappointed that we weren't doing a camera interview and it was just audio. So we owe the Nurse family another interview. We're sorry, Sarah. We're sorry.
There we go. Spencer. We will get it done.
We got hand claps and the old hang from Riley Radobenko.
Attaboy, Riley.
We got the clap from Adam Joseph, and we got the comment with the fist bump. An announcement that shouldn't surprise anyone. Capital letters. Just the beginning for the kid.
So true.
Is that Adam Joseph?
Adam Joseph, yep.
Of course. See what I mean? Like, you get real people
kid
behind
here
you.
I am thinking, like,
and they'll watch out for Kit's Corner, too.
Man going into the studio. We're going to put his comment on screen here.
Hey!
Adam Joseph, Adam Kitney, I've been kind of pushing him because he's going to have his own podcast. And I did a podcast with Adam last year, the first time ever I did one. And I was taking a social media hiatus, which was like the worst time ever to promote your own podcast. It was called the 905 Sports Junkies. And Adam is I don't want to reveal too much, but I mean, Adam's heard it before. Kit's Corner. His last name is Kitney, and his nickname is Kit. So Kit's Corner. I hope I'm not spoiling anything, but watch out for that.
Oh, there it is.
Adam's the man. Adam's saying woo, so there you go. He's got a bigger love for sports than I do. I'm pretty sure. So watch out for Kit's Corner. That guy knows what's up in sports, and I mean all sports: UFC, baseball, basketball. He's more diverse than we are in our own show. So,
yep.
But if you do an episode on baseball, Andrew is not listening.
Until baseball gets it together and stops being idiots, we'll watch again.
Well, this has been a Sunday night. Our Sunday night seems to be the best nights. I love Sunday nights with this. It's awesome to be a part of. Fantastic. Kev, final thoughts, and Andrew, final thoughts before we wrap her up here on Sunday night?
I just got the Score mobile notification. Very vocal through the whole lead up to the season. Cincinnati Reds pitcher Trevor Bauer was. Now he comments today in his post-game interview. He wore a T-shirt during his post-game interview today saying Bauer for commissioner, looking to take Rob Manfred's job.
See, I have no idea what you're talking about because I don't follow baseball, so I can't even comment.
Well, Adam will understand.
Oh, Adam will. He'll be all over
Barnesy will understand.
Point is, baseball needs literally a reset button. All the other sports, bravo, 10 out of 10 with what you're doing. That's all it comes down to. That's it.
I agree with you, yeah.
Nobody cares who wins baseball games. It's what's the over-under on the positive cases coming out of St. Louis, Philly, Milwaukee, any sort of hub, Miami. How are they doing? That's the new thing in baseball.
They're back on Tuesday.
There you go. For how long? What, 1 inning?
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
1 inning. Then the bat
Embarrassing.
boy tests positive and cancels the game.
Yeah.
So
It's like
embarrassing.
in Philadelphia, it wasn't the players, it was stadium workers. So they
Right.
closed the stadium.
Even
Anyways.
the NHL, like holding their breath on who had COVID, looks better
Yep.
than this.
We talked about that. That's true. Yep.
Dale Weiss, yeah. He agreed with me. Shouldn't be private, but it is what it is.
Weiser's
Now
the
they're all
man.
safe.
That's why. Weiser's the man. He's got another overtime winner in him, and he's gonna come back on our show and tell us all about what the Hub City experience was like in the bubble. It's
So
gonna
true.
be great.
Well, we won't. We'll wrap it up. You got to go get Marble Slab.
Before we go any further, we got
My wife
one more
left. She's already
one-
gone.
Oh.
I'm
one
kidding.
more
I'm joking. I'm
baseball
kidding.
comment
Oh, all right.
from Riley Radabenko. Hopefully I'm
No,
saying that right.
No, don't worry. You're saying it all right.
Riley saying they're going to keep playing regardless. World Series will be awarded to the first team that actually plays 60 games.
Good for them. No one cares. No one cares.
First team, Riley.
Nobody
the first team that will
cares.
play 60 games, Welland Jackfish, and that will be 2021.
The
Don't worry.
Jackfish are
No
the best
MLB
baseball
team will play.
in the world.
No
right now.
MLB team will play.
And
60
Jackfish
games.
look like gods among men to Major League Baseball right now because they know how to handle things. They're a baseball team. And Jackfish, Ryan Harrison, shout out to you, guest of Sportsnut Central, one of our favorites. Like that is a base. Sorry, I must apologize because if Ryan was watching this and I heard me say baseball sucks, what I meant to say is MLB sucks right now, maybe, but baseball doesn't suck. The way they're handling baseball right now sucks. But
Don't worry.
The and Jackfish, I got a huge love for you guys, and you better know that. So I'm sorry
there we
about all my rant.
Visit
Go Fish.
sportsnutcentral.net.
Go Fish.
It's on the new ticker. That's right, Go Fish. Sports stories, meet us, meet every one of our past guests. Lots to talk about on sportsnutcentral.net. Go there, follow us, subscribe on YouTube. Lots more to talk about. It has been another Sunday night edition of Sportsnut Central. Andrew, for Kevin and myself, thanks for joining us. Enjoy the hockey. Go Blue Jackets.
Before we go, I know you just
come
signed
in.
off. Go
Keep
Blue
coming.
Jackets.
Yes.
Hey, what's the score? Somebody tell me the
0-0,
score.
end of the second.
0-0.
Oh, boring
Okay,
game.
sorry. Wake up,
Toronto.
Blue
Way to lead
Jackets.
the playoffs intro. Anyway, forget it. Okay. We're going to be bringing a lot more ladies on the show as guests.
Yes.
We have two confirmed. Well, both actually working for CBC right now. One of them being Amy Audibert. She's covering the CEBL basketball tournament in St. Catharines at the Meridian Center, covering all 26 games. She's busy like crazy. She wanted to come on the show now, but she's so busy covering the games that she couldn't do it now. So after the tournament, we'll be hearing all about that experience from her. And then we got Jessica Rusnak from CBC Daybreak. She covers the Montreal Canadiens in the locker room after every game. Yes, Montreal, I know, because we're all biased. But we also have, if Adam is still listening, he's going to want to know about this one. We have a lady coming from TSN as well. Maybe I'll just withhold her name for now. But a TSN anchor, female, that will be joining the show very soon as well.
There you have
Thank
it.
you.
Boom.
And one last time, baseball, no good. Hockey's good.
Jackfish
Jackfish are okay. They're amazing. Go Blue Jackets.
Support the Jackfish. They're worthy of your time and money.
And go Blue Jackets.
Blue Jackets.
Ciao.
Thanks for tuning